you're not living this marriage. If you listen to what I tell myself before getting up from the bed, with marriage, obviously you have to share space with somebody. That is what marriage does to you guys. You guys see what I'm saying now. Shall I finish ranting? And what next? To the kitchen. Hey fam, welcome back to my channel Today with Nancy. If this is your first time of stopping by, hi, my name is Nancy Udenka, Today with Nancy obviously, and you're welcome to my channel. Please do well to subscribe, like my videos, watch other videos. I'm very sure you're going to like it in here. And if you're a returning subscriber, you guys know I got mad love for you guys. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for always supporting this journey, for being with me all through these years of my inconsistency. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and for clicking towards this video. I love you guys so much. Honestly guys, this is just like a mini rant. I feel like ranting out. This is just like a mini rant. I don't even know why I'm smiling. Like, I'm so disturbed. My heart is heavy. Okay, not that heavy, but anyways, I don't know how married people do it in their marriages and stuff like that. But guys, like, I think I've said this before in one of my videos about waking up early. I'm not like an early morning person. I'm a morning person in terms of like waking up around like 8 o'clock or 7. Okay, let's just say 7, and then join the prayers, pray, and then just carry out my daily life, right? But now, marriage will make you wake up much earlier. For me, personally, I'm talking about for myself, I wake up like around 5:36-ish because I have to prepare lunch, breakfast, lunch for my husband to take to work and everything. It's not like I'm angry about it. It's just like one of those few life adjustments that I have to do, you know. So now I have to wake up much earlier. Most times I grumble. Most times I'll wake up around like 5, but I'm going to leave the bed around like 6 because I'll just try to convince myself this is my life now. Nancy, you have to do this. Just wake up. What is there? Like, if you listen to what I tell myself before getting up from the bed, you will laugh. In fact, you will cry and laugh at the same time, because I'll always be like, Nancy, just get up. You have to make this food. You just have to do this. You have to do that. See, I don't know how you guys do it. Maybe someone that normally goes to work, like if you're not like a stay-home wife like me, probably you go to work as well. It might not mean anything to you, but because people like me, we're not doing anything like right now, by God's grace. I shall do later, but then I'm almost always at home. So now waking up by that, even if I'm almost always at home, like I'm not doing anything, you want to believe that okay, waking up early is something that is easy. But for me, it's not. Like, for me, it's not. I literally have to try my best to wake up. But with time, I think I said, like, I'm starting to, like it-ish, in the sense that I want to also try to build that routine of waking up much earlier and not even feeling bad about it. And, like, waking up and, like, all right, I'm starting my day. Even if I'm done with the lunch from my husband and everything, I can just start my day instead of maybe going back to bed to like try and sleep a little and everything. But that's one of the things I want to rant about, like adjusting to this whole married life thing. Is story for another day. But right now, I just feel like ranting it out to you guys. I don't know if anybody is in my shoes, for those that are married or have to wake up early, and is against their wish to wake up early, but you just know that you have to do this. That's the point I am right now in my life, guys. Another ranting I want to do, guys, is, you know, this thing where probably you're used to, I'm sorry, I'm sweating, there's no light. There's no light, and I'm honestly sweating, but we have to make this video because I just have to make this video. Okay, anyways, back to my rant. You know this thing where if you've stayed on your own for a long time, you're used to like having your own space, like you're just used to being your own person. Do you get? Right from time I've always stayed on my own, I've always lived alone, I've always been on my own. Coming back from China, the whole COVID, I was alone. I lived alone in Abuja. I had my own apartment. I had my own space. I had my own, what is that? I had my own thing. Like me, it's just me. I cook when I want to. I buy food when I want to. I go out when I want to, and everything. But now, you're with marriage, obviously you have to share space with somebody. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it in a bad way or in anything. You just part of, like I said, the adjustments that comes with marriage, right? Where you have to like always be with this person 24/7. It's not the same as dating, when you guys probably like visit each other, or you stay for a while, a week, a few days, depending on if your guys are doing long distance relationship or whatever. But for me, we started with long distance relationship. Well, story for another day. This is not about how we met and how we dated. This is about ranting of my new life right now. So it's different right now because you have to like share your space. It's not how you will leave the bed that's how the bed is going to be. Me in my house, like you can't come to my place that's like and step on sand or anything. And if I dress my bed, you won't see line. It will be like that. But obviously, if you're with somebody, no matter who the person is, even if you have a roommate, even if it's not even a must, it's going to be like focus. Okay, this is not even focus. All right, so this is not even really about having a partner per se. It could literally be anybody, your friend coming over to stay at your place for some time, as long as it's not only you, as long as it's not just you. Do you get? It won't be as perfect or as or exactly how you want it to be. But then those times, right, those times is you having that thing where you know that that friend or that visitor, even if it's a sibling that comes around, is definitely going to leave, so whatever. But with marriage, you're not going anywhere. You are not going anywhere. So whether you guys fight, whether you guys have misunderstanding, whether you feel like your bed is not how you want it to be, you're not living this marriage. You are not living this marriage. So now you have to either adjust to it or you adjust to it. Like there is no in between in this whole marriage thing. You just have to like figure it out and everything. This is not me advising, I beg. I'm here to rant. Why are you turning to an advice? Anyways, so guys, sharing of space is something I'm also trying to adjust to be able to like wake up, see this person, the things that I keep how I want it to be. It's sometimes it can be moved and everything. So it's one of the things that I'm also like, Nancy, get used to it. This is like for life. But one of the things again that I'm adjusting to is entering the kitchen. Guys, when I was living alone, but it's possible, believe me, it's possible that a day will pass I've not entered the kitchen. You'll be wondering, okay, so what will you eat? So first of all, I will probably enter, maybe to like either make tea, like just make tea to drink, or just go to the kitchen to take provisions, or I won't even enter. I'll just go and maybe to boil hot water for something, or I'm just ordering food, right? But with marriage, my sisters and brothers in Christ Jesus, you must enter the kitchen. Like, I'm not saying you must as like it's like a bad thing, do you get? But you have to enter the kitchen because you have to cook, you know. And obviously it will be very, very bad that your husband or your partner will come back from work and have to enter the kitchen when one of you is at home, do you get? So now I have to, the number of times I enter the kitchen is less, way okay, more than when I was living alone. God, normally I don't really like to cook per se. Not that I can't cook, because girl, I can cook. Okay, let me not boast, let me not boast too much after I've messed up that jollof rice that day. Anyways, so now I normally don't really I won't say I don't know if I'll say fancy cooking. In fact, I don't fancy cooking. I don't like cooking. There are people that like enjoy cooking. I had a housemate sometime in university days back then that even when she's stressed, cooking like relieves her. She just wants to cook, you know. Why me? I'm more of the housekeeper. I'm more of arranging the house, keeping everywhere clean. When I'm stressed, I will arrange the house. I will make the house spotless. For somebody else, when they are stressed, or people that love cooking will just start cooking to just cook. And also there are people that once they crave anything, they cook it. Me, even if I'm craving something, I'll go and buy it. Like, I'm not saying it because I have money or anything, but I don't even have the money. But it's not just something that, sorry, it's not just something that I say I so much enjoy cooking, you know, or anything. But now, guys, I cook. In fact, I'm beginning to think that I'm liking this cooking thing. That shouldn't be so, should it? Anyways, I cook now. Like I cook delicacies. I cook now. You know, initially, but before marriage, I had this fear that, will I even be able to cook in my husband's house? Well, who even wants to marry? Like, things like that. But now, being with someone that my husband can cook, like he's a chef, he can cook, but that's not the point. The point is that being with someone like him that also appreciates you and knows your, I wouldn't even say weakness, that knows your strengths. No, not strength, I don't even know the word to use, but Sha knows you. Do you get? He's someone that is patient enough. But regardless of that, it's different that I cannot cook, but now I know I can. It's just the frequency, yeah, the number of times I have to do those things and all. So most times I just buy in bulk, cook in bulk, and just microwave them or warm them depending if there's light or there's no light. I just warm the food up when he's around or when he comes back, and then we'll eat. But Sha, the point is that I enter the kitchen more than I was. That is what marriage does to you, guys. That's what it does to you. And here we are doing all those things. I'm adjusting to this life. I'm going to rant some other time. Anyways, I'm done ranting and I have to cook today. It's so funny that after ranting, I have to cook. You see what I'm saying? You guys see what I'm saying now? Shall I finish ranting? I'm not next to the kitchen. Today, I'm going to be cooking, what's it called? Akwu. We call it akwu, but I think it's called banga stew. Banga soup. I don't even know, but it's akwu, palm kernel. Yes. You guys are going to see it. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, it's called akwu in Igbo, and it's like, yeah, banga stew. I'll be making it today. And yes, just before I start cooking, my mother-in-law is around, and I think she's going to be helping me because that woman is too kind. She's too kind, honestly. So I'm going to be cooking right now. I've already bought the things I need, like the palm kernel itself and the vegetables I'm going to use to cook. So you just like enter the kitchen, set up, cook and everything. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for today, just to cook. I've gotten everything, like I said earlier yesterday, in the market. So just to like prepare this ofako. I didn't even tell my husband that I'm going to cook that ofako because I've been giving him stew, rice and stew, rice and stew. So today I was like, Nancy, change. So now I'm changing to the ofako, and I know he's going to be surprised. I don't know what time he's going to be coming back today, because I know already he has a delay in work and everything. Anyways, I'm going to talk to you guys much later. Okay, I love you guys so much. If you're yet to subscribe now, so you're going to follow me through this marriage journey. Okay, right then, see ya. Now to the kitchen. Okay, so guys, I've already boiled this palm kernel yesterday, so it's already done. However, today I had to like make it hot again so it's easier to pound. Yeah, so it's soft already. So first of all, you're going to boil your palm kernel, and when it's done, you transfer them into the mortar. So right now I'm trying to set up things that I will need for the, what's it called, for the sieving, for the squeezing and sieving. Yeah, so you have to transfer the boiled palm kernel into your mortar, and then you pound. I wanted to do it like in bits, small bits, but my mother-in-law said I should just do all at once. I didn't know I could be able to do all at once, but she added everything into the mortar and I started pounding it.
Got it, job on it. Did I ever?
So after pounding, you'll be needing warm water, not hot water, warm water for your squeezing and sieving. I don't even know if that is what it's called or it's just me saying it from my head. But I think yes, it's processing of the palm kernel now to bring out oil. So it's like squeezing and sieving, which is what I'm going to be starting now because I'm done pounding and the warm water is also ready. So my mother-in-law is helping me with like pouring the water on my hand and then inside the mortar while I squeeze it out and throw away the chaff. Yeah. Meanwhile, just to say this, this is my first time making ofako in this way. When I was single, or rather, when I've made it before, like when before marriage, anyways, I used the processed one already. There is this tin, it's like it's 18 when they've already processed, they've done this process of squeezing out the oil, or rather extracting the oil, and is now in tins. So I just buy the tin, pour it out, and just start cooking. But this is the first time I'm actually like buying the palm kernel itself and processing it at home. Of course, I'm a new wife. I'm expected to cook it this way. At least mother-in-law is around, so I have to show my skills as a new good wife. Got it, job on it. Did I ever ask you to take me to go? So at this point, we were done with the palm kernel. We are done with all of them. This is the last set. So we are done and it's ready to be cooked. So I had to take it up and place on the gas and I started cooking it. Meanwhile, let me just people small. When my mother-in-law entered the kitchen and saw the setup I did for this YouTube video, she saw the camera and then the light. She was like, "Nne, kehineme." It means what are you doing? I was like, "Mama, I'm making a video." She was like, "Oh, Unubomas, like you kids," and that was what she said, and that was it. Anyways, I finished pounding the pepper, crayfish, and the ogili. I don't know the English name of ogili, but I sure I pounded it. And I'm going to be adding stockfish, and this is dry fish, the 4 of them. I'm going to be using them as well, along with this meat. Then this is the ogili. After pounding it, I added small water to also dissolve it. And this is the crayfish and pepper that I pounded earlier. So because kanda, I don't know the English name of kanda, but more kanda, this meat is very strong and it gets done like it's difficult to get done. So I decided to boil it first before adding the meat. That's the meat, and this is the oil, the squeezed out oil that I'm boiling. So everything is all set. I just went on to start chopping up the onions. So this is me chopping up the onions. Initially, I was using my hand. Like I like holding things in my hand and then cutting them. But this knife sliced my hand and blood was flowing. Okay, I'm exaggerating. But I shall cut myself up. Nobody told me to bring out the chopping board and just use the chopping board to like chop the onions. At this point, the meat is done and ready. So I went on to transfer the meat into the already done, if that makes sense, already done palm kernel. I don't know if I should call this a stew or a soup, but let me just call it a stew, sha. So I transferred the meat and its stock into the pot. I went on to add the pepper and crayfish that I earlier grinded. So I added them now after adding the meat, and also I added the ogili. I don't know what it is called in English, honestly. So Mama helped me to like melt it up. I also added small water to the stew. I also added small water because it was very thick. And now this is what it is looking like. I added my salt, I added my Maggi, and that's actually all I added to it. I left it to boil for some time before I went on to add my vegetables. Yeah. See, you guys, this is not even me capping. This is not even me capping. This food is bliss. I'm not even scared. You know how I prepared that jollof rice and I was like scared. In fact, even when my husband came back, I went to go and report myself. This time, I was so sure of my skill. The food is nice. Like, it's nice. Come and ask my mother-in-law because she enjoyed it as much as I did. This is the food. And if you taste it, that means you've tasted heaven. let me enjoy my food in peace. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys. If you got to this point of this video, you're the real G. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Until then, remain blessed and don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. Bye guys.
You can put 100 grams on it.